Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Fresno. We'll kick it off and we will be underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Owls offense will have the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. Slithers into space. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Goes to the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Fresno State's offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Brown will throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the ball comes to rest right there.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. The lone back's got it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. The play-action fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Parker. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
The option look. Quick toss. Got a little space. Inside the 25. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bulldog. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop him.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send offense back to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Look out, he's got room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. Running into the open space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Now on the option. Now the pitch. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll send the back in motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the middle. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Smashes through the tackle. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Air Force was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Falcons performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. Looking for more room. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the third down pass is incomplete. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He got it. That brings him to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Brown will throw it. Gonna take a shot. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Red pass, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the right. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. Using his legs, it's Parker. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. Fresno State will have to punt. Catches it at the 30. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And this sophomore signal caller really seems to be out of sorts, not exactly sure what he's seeing. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top. Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Rice. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes a grab over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the move, it's Parker. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Brown wants to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. Critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw. The throw. Plucks it out of the air. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Back to pass. Slings it downfield. All by himself. Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quickly complete. Heading to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rice.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. A little screen to the running back. Quick step and go. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, 1st down. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick. Make him make a decision quick. It makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Fresno State.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Fresno State right back to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Grab near the marker. It's Rivers. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man down the middle. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
second down.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Making side adjustments here. Brown will throw it. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Walker. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Now the pitch. Runs through the tackle.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Brown wants to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll give it to the back. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Running to Green. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Owls just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Right on the money. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Vaughn. Moves it forward just a bit. A pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to the ground. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
They're going to ride this running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Hands it off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Brown will throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Under fire. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
You get down here in the red zone, and you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Oh, they're after him. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Give to the running back. Ball is out behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The RPO, it's complete. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. The pass, it's a fumble. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they...
And he pumps it up inside the 20. Almost a disaster on that return, and then jump on. Maintain possession. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They go to the ground. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the right. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the fullback. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Find some fresh air. Lots of running room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, running back on the move. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Brown wants to pass. It's complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Looking for room. It's Rivers. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's